This is the mastermind behind the sorcery glove event in our
They
game.
were uninterested in interplanetary cooperation. They wanted the 10 fanatical madmen.
Claude. Take care of Rena for me. I know I can trust you with her.
Huh? Dias! I'm not as strong as you think, Dias. Even if you think I am, I still can't protect Rena. I don't have the confidence you have. What do you want from me?
You think I'm what you would call strong, then?
Huh?
The question is, what is strength for? I'm strong because I wanted to protect myself. I can't use that strength to protect others. I realize that now.
The strength to protect others?
I thought that having companions would be nothing but a drag on me. But you're actually trying to protect all of your companions, with every ounce of your being, even if you get hurt in the process. Rena is like a sister to me, the only one I've got now. Protect her for me.
Dias wants me to protect her? Rena.
Claude?
I still want to know why Dias left your village, Rena.
It's because his family was attacked and killed by bandits.
Dad. Mom. Cecile.
Dias was the only one that survived. It was a miracle that he did. Ever since then, Dias has constantly blamed himself for not being able to save his parents or his sister.
Why does he call you his sister?
I was Cecile's closest friend before she died. We were like real-life sisters. And Dias was the closest thing I'd ever had to a big brother. Until that happened, anyway.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's good that you did. I wanted you to know about it.
Rena.
I'm sure Dias would have wanted you to know too.
Rena, I know we've been through a lot ever since you mistook me for the hero of light.
Claude.
But I want to protect you. And I think that's the reason I've been put here right now.
Claude.
We've got incoming!
We've got to help them, Claude!
Well, well, well. Quite a reception we've got here. Still trying to put up a fight? Well, allow me to play along. Die, you rabble of fools!
Look out! Here they come!
This looks difficult.
Piercing blade! How about this?
Star Flare!
Piercing vanishing sword! Vanishing sword! Piercing blade! Vanishing sword!
There! I will pull back for now. But when I return, you'll get a full taste of my wrath!
Damn it! He got away!
Well done, soldiers. I'm sure this little skirmish threw a serious monkey wrench into his plans.
You think he'll be back?
Well, I'm afraid we aren't much of a position to do anything besides wait for him to strike again.
Lieutenant Commander, sir. We've received word from Lacuer. They're ready to install the energy stone into the Lacuer Hope.
What? Finally!
They'll be deploying it to the frontline base ASAP. They're requesting that we hold out on our own till then.
All right. We'll just have to give the enemy everything we've got.
The Lacuer Hope. They're actually gonna finish that thing.
How many days has it been since the frontline base was first attacked?
The infirmary's packed with the wounded. More and more of our men are winding up there every day. They've sent entire brigades worth of reinforcements to the base, but they're so green. Not even half of them are any use to us.
What happened to the energy stone? Why isn't the thing here already? We got hostiles! They're flying in from the north!
Are we ready to intercept them?
The part of the army that's still on its feet, anyway. They're already suited up and off to the field. Please, we'll need you to help them out as much as you can. I have to go now.
Please. The monsters are closer than ever. We need your help.
Where's the enemy?
Not here yet, but they can't be more than 10 minutes away.
There's too many of them. We don't have enough people to put up a fight.
No time to whine. We just have to make do with what we have here.
So we're just pawns used by the kingdom to buy them a little time.
Don't die on me now.
You too.
There's no need to fight this pointless battle. Hey, Priestess!
What do you want? Now's not the best time, you know.
I was curious about all the features in the robot puncher you made, so I kinda built one myself.
So?
So, try it out, okay?
You kinda built one? You just can't stop being bratty about everything, can you? Oh well.
What was that?
The Lacuer Hope?
How was that, everyone? That's the Lacuer Hope in action.
We won!
We've got the Lacuer Hope! We can win this war!
We won! We won!
Leon!
Well, there you have it. The Lacuer Hope. Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Unbelievable. You made that?
I sure did. Of course, I could have made it in just 2 days if I had everything I needed from the start.
Confident as always, aren't you?
Well, it's true. By the way, dude, Mom and Dad wanted to talk to you guys. Go check out what they want, okay?
Oh, you're the group that retrieved the ore from the Hoffman ruins with Leon, correct?
That's right.
Oh, perfect. I was wondering where you were.
So we heard. Can we help you with something?
Now that the Lacuer Hope is operational, the king wants to have us invade the El Continent. We'd like to have...
You're going to invade El?
That's the plan. It's all but a foregone conclusion with the Lacuer Hope on our side. We'll be falling back to Lacuer Castle to work out a plan of operation. And we'll be needing you there, of course.
Are you sure the frontline base will have enough protection?
We'll be keeping the Lacuer Hope here at the base until we return. I'm sure the monster army isn't stupid. They're probably going to sit and watch our movements for a while. In fact, given their position, they might be preparing for a siege over in Eluria even as we speak.
Well, that's the story. This war's ours for the taking.
Ours for the taking?
But there's still no time to lose. I'll also need the commander and lieutenant commander at Lacuer Castle as soon as possible.
I have called you all here for reasons that I'm sure you're well aware of. We have finally reached the point of no return. It is time to invade the land of El.
Thanks to the tireless efforts of our research team, the Lacuer Hope has been completed. With the monster horde now completely annihilated, it has proven its worth in battle. Now, I say, it is time to advance.
I think you are correct, sire. The Lacuer Hope has certainly demonstrated its strength at the very least. We must drive forward before the enemy has time to develop countermeasures.
Our fleet is ready to leave Hilton and sail to the coast of Eluria at a moment's notice. I can have them on their way as soon as I receive the order, Your Majesty.
The enemy's headquarters is presumed to be located in Eluria at present. That would naturally make Eluria our primary target.
Our plan calls for landing on the beach northwest of Eluria. We'll have the Lacuer Hope loaded on the fleet. Once everything's in place, we'll use it to level Eluria in a single blast.
But what'll happen to everybody on El then?
You're getting ahead of yourself. There is no reason to set the Lacuer Hope's sights on Eluria the moment we reach El. The first thing we'll do is dispatch a vanguard force to land on El. It's all in the plan of operations.
We'll round up everyone we can find on El, make sure they're safe, and evacuate them offshore. Then and only then will we fire the Lacuer Hope at Eluria.
And firing it on the enemy is necessary in the
We'd like to ask you to join the vanguard force landing on El ahead of the rest of our troops. The battleship will fire a blast with the Lacuer Hope to clear out any monsters on the coast before dropping anchor. After that,
if we could, we'd like you to postpone your Sorcery Globe investigation until this battle reaches its conclusion.
Fair enough.
It's settled then. Time will wait for us no longer. Load the Lacuer Hope into our fleet at Hilton and set off for the Elurian coast immediately.
Quite a launch.
They're carrying the Lacuer Hope on that fleet, you know. That's why they're being extra careful with it. You saw what that thing could do, didn't you?
If they're being so careful with it, why is the chief architect standing here shooting the breeze with us? What do you think about all this?
You mean invading El with the Lacuer Hope?
In terms of sheer firepower, we've certainly got the advantage. But you don't think the enemy's going to just fall on its knees and surrender, do you?
We still don't know the full extent of their capabilities. Yes, we've defeated all the monsters we've encountered so far, but we don't have any idea if that's all they have up their sleeves.
A very prudent perspective. My opinion's just about the same. What if all the monsters we've seen so far were nothing but the bottom-tier minions? If you think about it that way, the outcome of this war is crystal clear.
So what's it going to take to win this?
Simple. Find the boss, strike him down, and make sure the monsters can never raise a horde again.
I hope we'll have good news for each other next time we meet.
We'll see about that.
Hey, I'm trying to be optimistic here.
Well, I'm glad you've still got the energy for it. I'll be helping out at the frontline base.
Dias, he's gone.
Rena?
I don't know why, but I have this strange feeling that I'm never gonna see Dias again.
Oh, come on. If it were anyone else, maybe. But this is Dias we're talking about.
Port departure checklist. All hands on the ship. All hands on the ship.
We need to get going.
We'll be at the northwestern coast of El shortly. Get ready to land soon.
The Lacuer Hope's all set to go. We can fire at the enemy anytime.
I haven't seen any sign of the enemy yet, though. What do you make of that? We'll be passing our last line of defense soon. It may not be long now.
Why did you have to take the child along? He's going to be a brilliant scientist someday, you know.
Dude.
Enemy sighted dead ahead. It's an aerial squadron.
Stay calm. We got the Lacuer Hope on our side.
Lorith, prepare to fire the Lacuer Hope.
Okay. Ready, Leon?
Ready, Mom. Energy reserves at 99.85%. We may fire when ready.
Fire!
That's not possible.
The Lacuer Hope! It's not working!
That's a defense shield, like what they use on starships. What the hell?
Incoming!
Let's give them the piercing, vanishing sword!
Star Flare!
Pulverizer! Pulverizer!
Piercing blade!
Dragon roar!
Vanishing sword!
Star Flare!
Hurricane Slash! Not too shabby.
I'm glad everyone's safe.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine, but we've got nothing to fight back with.
Here they come again!
Don't let your guard down!
Not gonna lose.
Sword bomber! Knuckle burn!
Eruption! Star Flare!
Vanishing sword!
Pulverizer! Sorry.
Cure!
Thundercloud!
Vanishing sword! Vanishing sword!
Sorry.
Piercing blade! Vanishing sword!
Dragon roar!
Star Flare!
Hurricane Slash! Dragon roar!
Thundercloud!
Pathetic, absolutely pathetic. I hope you enjoy your watery grave. Idiots! You had no idea you were being lured out here for that weapon of yours.
Our weapon? Damn you!
Now, how shall I dispose of you?
Leon! Hang on!
We've lost them, sir.
Forget it. I'm sure they're dead by now.
We've subdued most of the remaining fleet, sir. There aren't many crew left alive.
Perfect! Everything's going according to plan. This is what we needed. I have the energy stone. We are done here. They have nothing left to confront us with. Victory is ours.
I feel so heavy. It's so dark. Everything's sinking. Or is it just me? I hear something soothing. Where am I? Waves? Where am I? I guess I'm still alive, but where? Oh, yeah, I was thrown into the sea, and then... Wait, where's everyone else? Oh no, am I the only survivor? Now I'm all alone again. Oh, Rena. I can hear somebody. Leon! Leon!
Dude, where am I?
Wish I could tell you.
Wait, where's Mom? Where's Dad and your friends? No! You're kidding me, right? Everybody's gone? It's just us?
Leon.
Come on, tell me you're joking. It's just the two of us here? We're the only survivors?
I don't know yet, Leon.
Mom's gone? Dad's gone? No! No, I can't take that! No! No, 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 no!
Let's go look for them, Leon. I'm sure your parents are around here somewhere.
Don't give me that crap! Nobody's around here anywhere! Nobody!
Leon, stop it!
Well, do you see anybody else? It's just us! Why are we the only survivors?
Leon, calm down.
Why couldn't I have died along with them?
shut the hell up! Don't you ever say that again! Don't you realize how many people are worried sick about you right now?
Well, who? Mom? Dad? Your friends? They're all gone!
They aren't gone. They just aren't here right now. That doesn't mean they're dead.
There are monsters all over the place! We'll be killed!
I'll take care of them.
But...
Look, use your head a little, okay? Calm down and think. You should know what we need to do next. See? Now you're getting it. The important thing is we're still alive. I'm sure everybody else is too. And if we're all still alive, chances are we all drifted ashore in the same general area. Don't you think it'd be better to go look for them instead of sitting here thinking about how dead they are? Great. Rena!
Lady!
Rena!
Claude! You aren't hurt, are you, Claude?
Nope, I'm alright. What about you guys? Are you alright?
We all found ourselves right on the shore together. You were the only one who was missing, Claude.
Huh? Wow!
This is great and all, but listen, could you just stop hugging her for a moment?
I don't think I can go on without you, Claude.
Rena,
I knew this would happen. So you made your way here after running into Leon?
Huh. What is it, Leon?
Mom and Dad aren't here?
Huh?
Why are all of your friends here, but not my mom and dad? They're gone, aren't they?
Leon, you can't give up on them so soon. How do you know that?
Your mother and father are fine. I'm positive. I just remembered. They told us we had to visit the chief of the settlement once we were all together.
Oh? Did he want to ask us something?
Probably. We haven't really explained who we are to them yet.
All right. We could probably ask him about your parents, Leon.
Okay.
Ah, the group I've heard so much about.
Yes, we've found our missing companion, sir.
Thanks for the support you've given everyone in my absence.
Are you sure you're all right, though? We can always talk later if you're tired.
Wait a minute. Are you from Lacuer?
Yes, we are.
Oh, I knew it! You're here to rescue us, right? Where's your ship?
Well...
Think about it. If they had something like that, why would they be here of all places?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
He means that Lacuer has also fallen to the monster.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
No!
It was inevitable. They're just too strong for us. Ever since the sorcery globe hit us.
I'd like to ask one question if I could.
What's that?
What's the area around the sorcery globe impact zone like right now?
Well, at first it was just a hole in the ground. Before long, however, monsters started appearing around the edge of it. After that, people started talking about how the globe itself was somehow giving birth to all of these hordes.
Giving birth?
The sorcery globe crashed in Eluria and created a giant crater, leveling the surrounding area. Over half of the town was destroyed, just like that. But the people who died from the impact probably had it better than the survivors. Before long, the whole place was a monster nest. They were marauding the streets and breaking into people's homes. It was a nightmare.
A monster nest?
Within hours, the monsters took control of Eluria and made it their base of operations. The town's a total loss.
That's horrible! Why?
It's all because of that damn sorcery globe. None of this would have happened if that thing hadn't shown up.
So the monsters are based in Eluria?
Yes, but what are you thinking about?
Doing what we came here to do, of course. I'm not gonna just sit here and watch. I don't give up that easy.
Way to go, dude!
Do you understand what you just said?
Of course. We're going into Eluria and we're going to root this evil out at the source. And if it turns out to be the sorcery globe, then we'll destroy it.
You're insane! How could you possibly do that?
I don't think we have a choice. If we have any hope left, that's where it is.
But Chief!
Besides, that's what we kept the weapons for, isn't it? No matter how dim the hope might be, I think it's worth placing our bets on. I want to help you guys any way I can. We have a small supply of equipment in the armory next door. You can take with you whatever you might need.
Thank you.
Could I ask another question?
Go ahead.
Was there anyone else besides myself getting washed ashore nearby?
No, not yet.
This might be too much to ask, but Could you look after this boy in the meantime?
Huh?
This child was separated from his parents in the chaos. They might be brought to this settlement sometime soon. I think it'd be better if he waited for them here. He's too stressed out to go with us.
Well, it's fine by us, but are you sure that's what you want?
Well, you want to go with us anyway, Leon?
Dude!
I guess it wouldn't do to just abandon you in an unfamiliar place. Why don't you join us? We can have everyone in the settlement take care of your mom and dad when they show up.
Okay, I'll go with you guys.
All right, we've changed our minds then. Please take care of Leon's parents when you see them.
Certainly. We have a search party heading for the shore right now to round up the other survivors. We'll find his parents. I promise you.
Be careful out there, and good luck.
Thanks. We'll have good news for you when we get back. I promise.
Yeah, something I wanted to... I found this on my way out of Eluria. What do you reckon it is?
I'd like to know too.
It's an ID card. From a pretty advanced civilization too, I'd say.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't need it for nothing. Here, you take it.
What could we possibly use this for?
All readings normal, Admiral.
Admiral, ETA to destination is 8 hours, 27 minutes. Admiral, are you listening?
Admiral, you've got to get yourself together. I know this is hard on you, but you have a duty to carry out here.
We're on a mission, sir. We've been sent to investigate the energy activity in the Arcura system in Sector Theta.
A high energy mass with the orbital period of 7,527 years and all that, yes, I know.
That's correct. I'm glad to know you're still with us, sir.
Admiral?
What?
We're picking up an unidentified distress signal coming from Planet 4 of the Arcura system.
What do we know about the planet?
Class M, population 1 billion. There have been some irregularities in its orbit lately, possibly due to activity from the high energy mass.
Isn't the Arcura system still unexplored space?
That should be the case, sir. There haven't been any reports of expedition craft landing on the planet.
Distress call captured. Putting it up on main screen.
This is a Federation signal. ID number 00298.
You're kidding me. Claude!
Your orders, Admiral.
Maximum warp. Get this ship to Planet 4 in the Arcura system now.
Yes, sir.
After from Elurian Settlement, we can go to here into the Elurian Tower. So you press enter. I have already finished this place, but I forget to record, so I record now. I will explain about how to finish this puzzle. And after you can enter this place, you have 4 chests, so you can take it all. And this is a unique spot. And this is have 2 chests, and another side is 2 chests. Now this is a part of the puzzle. If you talk with this statue, it read 5 his age. So you must remember there is you need to read this statue in mark. You must to write this answer. Number 5 is H, and this is number 3 is A. So you must remember that, or you can writing in your paper. You can save. You can go to another ladder, and we can see that there is a left door and the right door. The left door is connect with the right door in the another platform, and you can see another 3 glass statue just like that, and you must check what is the answer. So after you get all puzzle, you can talk with these guys. He will show the puzzle, so you must read all, but I know the answer is number all 5 puzzle. You can show word with that D A R T H, that. After that you can go to this place and to another state. You can get another ID card, and then after that you can go to this place to see the another event trigger, and so you can enter to another state in the upper. So in the Elurian Tower 5th floor, you can save here because we will fight with boss.
is that?
Wait a second. Claude, that must be the sorcery globe.
Don't move. Stay where you are.
Why does this little girl have possession of the quadratic key? The only key in existence.
Who are you people?
Look out!
Claude!
I told you to stay where you are.
We know you can understand us.
Claude, stay with me.
That healing power! Are you a Nedian?
Nedian?
What are you talking about? Who are you?
My, how uncivilized. You people are just as underdeveloped as this planet. Flying into a rage at the drop of a hat?
No. From what I can tell, this boy is not an Expellion at all. I would say he is probably from Earth.
Forgive my rudeness, but what is an Earthling doing so far out on the edge of the universe?
I couldn't venture a guess.
What the heck are you guys talking about?
An Earthling? The universe? Claude?
No, I doubt you would understand any of this. Allow me to explain. That boy next to you is not from Expel at all. He is a native of another planet.
Another planet?
Yes. The stars up above, those celestial bodies you thought were mere points of light, are home to a wondrous variety of living creatures. Earth and Expel are just two such planets. But that matters not, for we are from Need, just as you are.
I'm from Need? Just like you?
Don't listen to them, Rena. What are you people here for anyway? Were you the ones that destroyed Eluria?
I see no reason to tell you of our plans.
What?
Besides, you're too late. This planet's already on a collision course with Need. Even if we told you everything, you couldn't do a thing to stop us at this point.
Collision?
What are you doing this for? Are you trying to destroy the whole planet? What's so funny?
You inferior beings with your shallow, trivial thoughts. What could destroying a single frontier planet accomplish? This is merely a single step in the road taking us back to Need. It is all part of the roadmap that will bring us back our powers and restore us as rulers of the galaxy.
You're taking over the galaxy?
Yes. Not that I expect mere insects such as yourselves to comprehend.
The time is near. In a matter of minutes, this planet will collide with need.
Why? Why did you choose this planet out of all the billions that are out there?
This planet was located closest to Need's orbital path. No other reason.
Our tool is the quadratic sphere, the thing in your world you call the sorcery globe. That was what was used to shift the planet's plane of orbit. And that is what will make this planet collide with Need.
We had no idea that there was also a quadratic key housed on this planet. Our plans have been accelerated 100 years thanks to this stroke of luck.
What's this quadratic key you're talking about?
A crystallized symbological stone. You called it an energy stone. It's hanging off your neck right now.
You mean this pendant? But why?
It is perfectly reasonable for a Needian such as yourself to have one of those. Only the Needians have the knowledge required to construct a quadratic key.
Enough of this! You'll all be dead in a second.
Not if I can help it. I'm going to take out all of you and stop this madness before it gets any worse.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but even if you could beat us, Expel's fate is already set in stone.
I don't know that till I try.
So you really are that stupid. Hey you, go deal with him for me.
You appear to have a death wish, boy.
I suppose we can at least grant him the kindness of a quick and relatively painless death.
Let me take care of this. I can handle this. I am Metatron of the 10 Wise Men, and fighting me will be the greatest achievement you'll ever have.
Look out! Here they come!
I'm not gonna lose!
Vanishing sword! Vanishing sword! Hurricane blast!
Star flare!
Deadly triangle!
Southern cross! Break it, Robbie!
Take the hit!
Star flare!
Hurricane deadly triangle!
Well done, but I'm afraid playtime is over.
You see, we're now within teleport range of Planet Need, and so I must... electronics.
I've turned my back on 1 billion people and my own son.
But this collision is the result of natural causes, as unusual. I know your own child's involved in this, but...
This was an unexplored region of space, Admiral. There's...
Kurtzman.
Claude went down there of his own volition. That's what he wanted from the moment we all know there was nothing we could do to save the billions of people down there. This planet...
Damn it! Why does science have to be so
Everything is well. We have returned to Need.
But those little pests have joined us for the ride.
We could not have prevented it. They were right there with us.
Well, you want them dead?
Leave them. They're helpless.
That much is true. Their days are certainly...
But that Needian girl bothers me.
I don't know. There was supposed to be no escape route from Need.
She's just a girl. A single...
So, everything according...
Indeed.
But we cannot afford...
Things have yet to even be...
Yes.
Where am I? Rena, you all...
Oh. Claude.
Weren't we supposed to be in battle?
I don't know.
You don't think this is heavy?
No, it's not. We're on the planet Need, in a place called the Outer...
This is neat.
Oh!
Rena! You okay, Rena?
I'm fine. This way.
Rena, what's going on here?
I don't know. All I know is...
Maybe it's because you're one of those, Needians?
I can't really tell, but there's something about the air. It makes me feel so calm. That's why I think we're on Need right...
Speaking of which, Claude, they said you were from another planet. Care to explain?
There was an accident, and somehow I got transported from where I was, and then I ran into Rena in the sacred forest.
Oh.
That's no big deal, really, is it? No matter where you came from, you're still Claude, you know?
Yeah. We aren't gonna get anything done if we just sit around...
How do you think everyone's doing in Expel, by the way?
Not too well. No doubt about that. Nothing could have survived.
Don't worry. I'm sure they're doing just fine. Bet they can't wait...
Rena.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, she's right. That's why we've got to get...
Right. What's that?
It looks like some kind of...
Please, come inside.
Who are you?
I mean you no harm. Just go on inside the transport.
Yeah, but we can't just trust you on...
Let's try it.
Rena?
It's all right. If that's what Rena says.
Here goes. Where is this?
I don't know.
Wow.
Well, might as well get out.
I have been waiting for you.
That was your voice before.
It was. I am the one who brought you here. My name is Nall.
The Centra...
We are...
Oh, this is Need, all right. The Centropolis So, do you people have...
What are you, crazy?
We were fighting these strange men on top of a tower in Elurian.
You were probably teleported here with those men when...
Who the hell were those guys?
A group that we call the 10 Wise Men. Before I explain who they are, I must tell you of the mistakes that have haunted... About 3.7 billion years ago, Need was a planet.
Meaning what?
The Need of today isn't a planet at all. What we stand on today is better known as Energy Need, an artificial planet enveloped in a high-energy field.
Oh, that must be what my dad called the high-energy mass.
3.7 billion years ago, Planet Expel, even at that time, the people of Need had vast knowledge of magic science. As a result, Need was able to gain control of every planet in the... But Need didn't rule by force. The records claim it was a model of economic cooperation. But even in this near utopia, there lived those with evil minds. They called themselves the 10 Wise Men. They were uninterested in interplanetary cooperation. They wanted the 10 fanatical madmen began their conquest by first seizing control of... One by one, Need's cities fell. Anyone who refused loyalty to their regime was ruthlessly murdered. The Needian armed forces mustered everything they had, but they were completely routed by their rampage across the planet. The Needian army summoned up their remaining power, and they... After weeks of desperate fighting, they finally succeeded in defeating the 10 Wise Men. As their punishment, the 10 Wise Men were exiled to Eternity Space, a prison from which the war was a complete victory for the... And in the process, the Needians finally opened their eyes to the... Even if we never asked for it, we had the technological ability to rule over... If the 10 Wise Men ever came back to haunt us, nobody wanted this, of course. After a lengthy conference, the world-renowned Dr. Lantis offered us... We opted to seal away our powers, to put an end to the progress that we had achieved. Planet Need was destroyed by the hands of the very Needians who lived there. And so it was that the entire population relocated to Energy Need, ensconced safely in its high-energy field. The energy that covers this planet exists to forbid any access to... With it, we are totally cut off from the... You know the rest of the story. The 10 Wise Men escaped from their banishment into Eternity Space. How they managed to escape and how they managed to break into Planet Expel is a mystery to us. But the facts are plain for anyone to see. They are out of Eternity Space, and they have landed on Need.
So those were the 10
Yes. They are led by the all-powerful Gabriel, with the cunning Lucifer serving as their military advisor. Under them are the remaining 8 Wise Men, which are in turn led by Michael. They are madmen.
Didn't you notice when they came back to this planet?
We did. But the moment Expel's orbit first became erratic.
So why did you bring us here anyway?
Because you have the potential.
What do you mean?
As we speak, the 10 wise men are preparing to take over the galaxy. And they're starting with energy need. But we simply...
So you're asking us to...
That's right. The powers that we and the 10 wise men have are...
A different kind of power?
I think we have no choice. We're already here after all. If the 10
It sounds good to me then.
Sounds good then.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to be blunt, but there isn't a moment to lose.
What should we do, though?
The first thing you'll want is a mode of transportation.
Isn't that what the transporters...
Those are installed only at our main government buildings.
Synards?
If you travel north of the Centropolis, you'll arrive at North City. They have a Synard breeding farm called The Home up there.
Thank you, sir. I'd say it's time to visit North City.
Rena!
How did you know my name?
I have something to discuss with you, privately.
Sure.
I wonder what Rena's talking about in there.
We probably shouldn't be thinking.
I suppose so.
Rena's about to face up to herself for the first time in her life. This...
Claude.
Oh, not at all.
I had best return to my...
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh no, it's fine.
Rena,
I'm alright.
Rena?
Let's go.
Right.
Our first stop's going to be north...
That's straight due...